Everybody comes in your grandmother, your everybody. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother, your everybody. They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. They're coming all over. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother, your everybody. They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. They're coming all over. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother, yeah. Everybody. They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. Everybody comes in your grandmother, yeah. Everybody comes in your grandmother, yeah. They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. They are coming at levels that you haven't even seen yet. Come. They're coming all over the place. Come. They're coming all over the place. They weren't coming because they couldn't get in. They're coming all over the place. Coming all over the They're coming all over the place. They're coming all over the place. Coming all over. They're coming all over the place. They're coming all over the place. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. Everybody comes in your grandmother. He comes in your grandmother. He comes in your grandmother. Everybody 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 comes in your grandmother, 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 coming all over, 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 coming all over the place. Everybody comes in your grandmother, everybody comes in your grandmother, everybody comes in your grandmother, it comes in your grandmother, it comes in your grandmother,
that was an opinion of somebody. Opinion of somebody. Say retweet. I'll put it out there. 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 I'll put it out there.
Early in the morning, they went to the table with the black robe, the black shield, and they pulled out the votes.
Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of the goddamn motherfucking goddamn. I am your host, the stupid-ass fucking whore. That's right, folks, I'm a goddamn whore. Oh, shit. And so we're getting the show started. I'm getting the show started. You, once again, thanks a lot. Once again, you are just sitting there and watching the stream. You're not helping out. Like, I'm trying to set up my goddamn webcam right now. You could be helping, but instead you're just watching the goddamn because you're a little loser piece of shit. And so now hopefully Bodan hates me again. Hopefully Bodan is back on board with the hate train. Thank you for the comment though, Bodan. I appreciate it. But yes, to put it short, I am better than everyone else at what I do in every regard. I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, all of the things that I do, that I put any time and effort into, I'm number one. So I'm the best podcaster who's ever existed. Duh, that's a duh, right? Like, like, why else would you, like, you know, there's plenty of other podcasts to watch, but you're here instead. I'm the best Doom speedrunner who's ever existed, let's be honest. I'm the best Doom commentary-er that's ever existed, let's be real. I'm the best, you know... I'm soon to be best of other things. I'm just like, I'm the jack of all trades and master of all of them is what I am. So, that's my goal in life, is to be better at everything than everyone else. But anyway, so that's the goal. So that's what I'm trying, to do. So that's what we're doing here. And so I got a show here, folks. I'm gonna drink some covfefe. All right. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the introductory sequence. I've been getting a little bit more experimental with the introductory sequences. I figured, I've pretty much kept it the same almost the entire time I've done the show. For those of you that don't know, the introductory sequence is music from Gubble, a PS1 game that also, just so happens, I'm the best at that game. I have the world record speedrun for that game. But hey, just another example of things that I'm better than everyone else at. But anyway, so, I've been trying to, shift it up. There's a lot of songs in Gubble, but that one is my favorite one. When I first started doing the Above It All live streams, what I would do is I would mix and match the songs from Gubble and a couple of other games, but people really liked that one, so then I just stuck with it. And so, but I like to mix it up a little bit. Ever notice how Jimmy Dore is always defending Nazis? He platformed one. He didn't platform one. He platformed several. He's had several, Nazis, Nazi adjacent people, that kind of stuff on his show because he's garbage. Yeah. So, folks, we got to retweet the goddamn because there's a stunning lack of retweets. How do I come up with the titles for my show? So what I do is I sit over the keyboard like this, right? Like I'm like this. And then I think, and then I type. I just let it's all stream of consciousness. Why, do you like the title for this show? Is this a good title? I think it's okay. I like the thumbnail. I was doing the tongue thing, like, that's what I do. I have a tongue. I can use my tongue for all kinds of things, eating and not eating. Well, eating with the point of digestion and not eating with the point of digestion, but eating nonetheless. But either way, we got a goddamn here today, folks. We got a goddamn. Oh, wow. It is snowing, folks. It is. I'm looking out the window. We got some natural lighting. And so there's some goddamn snow going on, folks. It's happening. Don't know what to tell you. Here we have a Kroger brand seltzer. Well, it's a seltzer water. 0 calories, caffeine free. I hope it's just fucking seltzer. I hope it's 0 calories. I don't know why they have to advertise that, but whatever helps them. Contains no juice, very low sodium. There you go. Very low sodium. The fact that there's any sodium in here at all is actually kind of interesting. But anyway, this is blackberry citrus flavor. This is a new flavor to me. So let's pop it open. Yes, I like the title. What's your favorite part of the title? Paladin, give me what about it brings to you this question in the chat? What brought you to this point in your life? Folks, as always, I am live streaming with the VHS copy of Face Off right next to me. Go watch my video from yesterday for more context, but it's right there. In Face Off We Trust. But we've got a goddamn here today, folks. And I let me tell you, 2022 is this is the year of Andrea. Let me tell you, every other year was like a beta version. This is the year where at 1.0 full release is out. Oh god. Floppy Disk Johnny is in the chat. If you, folks, would have been in the live stream of Andrea's Do Commentary stream, you would have caught the joke, folks. You folks missed out. Yeah, these goddamn little fuck faces that watch this stream, little fuck face motherfuckers, that didn't watch my Doom stream the other day. Just so you know, we looked down on you. Like, we were spitting on your fucking face. And that's pretty much how it goes. Spitting on your goddamn. And Spitting all over your goddamn. Well, that's right, Bodan. That's right. I bought this on eBay. VHS copy of Face Off, folks. FBI agent Sean Archer, John Travolta, knows how to stop elusive terrorist Castor Troy, Nicolas Cage. He'll become him. What a great movie. What a great movie. I gotta watch that again. I haven't seen Face Off in many years. But anyway, so we got a goddamn here. We got a goddamn. So I got a show. I'm planning on doing a show. I like the part emphasis on ass. Thank you very much. I thought it was funny. And it's true, folks. It's true. We tell truths on the show. Force the film. Boycott the Majority Report until Andrea gets a feature-length film time slot on the Majority Report. Force the film. I agree with that. I agree with that. Force the goddamn film. All right, folks. Joe Biden to relaunch cancer moonshot, aiming to reduce death rate, administration officials say. The president plans to announce a new initiative Wednesday to improve prevention, detection, and treatment of malignancies. All right. So does that mean he's going to support Medicare for motherfucking all? Like, I'm sorry here. Like, I just wanted to talk about this because I don't talk about this enough. But this, like, Joe Biden, this stupid little fucking cocksucker, moron, dumb bitch, fucking asshole, loser, fuckface, asshole, fuck, right, has always said, right, he campaigned on this in the primary as well. If I'm elected, I'm going to cure cancer or whatever. You know the best way to reduce the fucking death rate of cancer, you fucking self-absorbed little prick ball fuckface? That would be to institute a nationalized healthcare system. You want to know why people die of cancer? It's because they don't go into the doctor and they find out that they have cancer way too late. That's why most people fucking die of cancer, you stupid little fucking fuckball fucking prick. Right, so I'm sick of this guy, this Joe Biden guy. Who the hell voted for this guy? I did. President Biden renewing his pledge to end cancer as we know it. Plans Wednesday to announce a multi-pronged effort to bolster prevention, screening, and research with the goal of reducing the death rate from the disease by 50% during the next 25 years. So is he announcing Medicare for all? Because if not, I'm not fucking interested. The initiative, which Biden is scheduled to outline to 100 cancer researchers, advocates, and patients gathered at the White House, represents the relaunch of the cancer moonshot that he headed as vice president in the last year of the Obama administration. Biden and his wife Jill, blah, 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 embraced the cause with fervor after the death of their 46-year-old son. No, they didn't. If they did, they would support a nationalized healthcare system where people didn't go to fucking the doctor when they've already got stage 3 fucking cancer. They don't give a fuck about their son. They probably are glad that their son's dead, because why else would they be doing these things that they're doing right now? Why would they be campaigning against fixing the healthcare system? Look, we've got a fucking pandemic going on, and they're not doing anything to help our nurses or our doctors, so they don't give a fuck about their son, and anyone who's going to try to tell me otherwise is a fucking piece of shit. I'm sure that they probably cheered when his son died, because, you know, he had power to do something about it. For all those years, he had power to do something about it, to fix cancer, right? Apparently, you know, he didn't do anything, and now his son's dead, boo fucking who, and you're still not doing anything? So go fuck yourself. Fuck Bo and fuck Biden. Biden said often his work on cancer reflected the almost unbearable frustrations the couple felt as they struggled to find the best care for Bo. Yeah, okay. My fucking ass. Struggle to find the best care for Bo. My fucking ass. Reminder, folks, there was a story where Barack Obama was paying Joe Biden's medical bills. Imagine this. So, President Barack Obama, Vice President Joe Biden, they're literally loaning each other money to pay medical bills. You think they would have thought, maybe we should, I don't know, support overhauling the medical industry so that we abolish? No. In fact, what they did is they gave more power to the medical industry. They gave more power and influence to health insurance companies. So I don't understand this fucking guy. I'm not going to read this garbage because it's just propaganda, douchebag nonsense. But again, Fuck Beau Biden. Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Jill Biden. They're a bunch of loser fucking fakers. And again, they're trying to distract from the fact that they're letting us all die in this fucking pandemic. They don't give a fuck about healthcare. They don't give a fuck about cancer. They don't give a fuck about COVID. These motherfuckers are liars, charlatans, and freak shows. And again, I gotta remind everyone that doesn't make the Republicans better. I know every time I talk about how Democrats are bad and icky and gross, someone's gonna go out there and go, about the goddamn MAGA. Donald Trump's a loser. You're a loser. The Republican Party is filled with losers. Go fuck yourself. So now that I've covered all my bases, that's my first segment of the show done. We got a goddamn, folks. That's what's going on. Woo-wee! I'm making noises. That's how you know the caffeine's kicking in, because I'm making noises. Bye! All right. It's like I'm filter feeding in that episode of SpongeBob, you know, where he's filter feeding. That's me. I'm sorry. Hold up. All right. Yes. Okay. Let's talk about this. I may not have a goddamn show, but the caffeine's kicking in on my end too. Hey yo! We got Mila in the goddamn chat having a goddamn fucking chemical reaction. Alley CIA in the goddamn. Folks, it is currently snowing outside. It is snowing out fucking side. I like the part from your stream when you said I was -4 years old when Doom came out. That was the best quote. Yeah, that's right. I was -4. It's like when you're playing Super Mario Brothers and you go to world -1. That was me. I was still living. I was around. I was just -4. I was around. I was hanging out. I was chilling. Got Matt fucking Strackbone. Reminder, I got it right here. You missed my joke, but I referenced it earlier. Woke up to 8 inches of snow today, still going. Right now I got like maybe 2 inches on the ground, but it's still going. It's going, and it's not gonna stop, folks. It is going, and it is not gonna stop. That's correct. All right, folks, let's talk about this. Let's talk about science. You know, not enough of these like fucking like newscaster like YouTubers talk about science. Yeah, we get it. Joe Biden's a fuckface. Yeah, we get it. The Republicans are gonna kill us. Yeah, we get it. The pandemic's a fucking genocide. All right, but let's talk about some cool shit. Existence of Earth Trojan asteroid confirmed could become ideal bases for basis maybe for advanced exploration of the solar system. This sounds cool, so let's fucking learn together. I'm reading this article with you. We're learning at the same fucking time right now. So blah blah blah, the fucking, there you go, the 2 brightest points. Okay. The SOAR telescope, part of the Norlo-Kiro-Tololo. I love that. Inter-American Observatory has helped astronomers refine the size and orbit of the largest known Earth Trojan companion. By scanning the sky very close to the horizon at sunrise, the SOAR telescope in Chile, part of the Cerro Tololo Inter-American Observatory, a program has helped astronomers confirm the existence of only the second known Earth Trojan asteroid and reveals that it is over 1 kilometer wide, about 3 times larger than the first. Astronomers have confirmed the existence of a second known Earth Trojan, blah, 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 using the 4.1 meter SOAR, Southern Astrophysical Research, telescope at Cerro Pachon in Chile, astronomers led by Tony Santana Ros of the University of Alicante and the Institute of Cosmos Sciences of the University of Barcelona, observed the recently discovered asteroid 2020 XL5 to constrain its orbit and size. The results confirm the 2020 XL5 is an Earth Trojan, an asteroid companion to Earth that orbits the sun along the same path as our planet does, and that it's the largest one yet found. So basically, it's just a buddy. It's like kind of like a moon, but not really, in that kind of fashion. It doesn't revolve around the Earth, but it's like similar. In fact, we've got a definition right here. Trojans are objects sharing an orbit with the planet, clustered around one or two special gravitational balanced areas along the orbit of the planet, known as the Lagrange points, says Cesar Briceño of Snorlab. Max is woofing around. Hello, Max. Let me see if I can get him over here. Maxie! Max! Come on, buddy. You got it. Come on, buddy. We got a Max dog here. I'm petting him. He's under the table, but I am petting him. Maxie, come on up. Come on up. Yeah, this setup that I've got right now is not very Max inclusive. But I'm working on it. Several planets in the solar system are known to have Trojan asteroids, but 2020 XL5 is only the second known Trojan asteroid found near Earth. Observations of 2020 XL5 were also made with the 4.3 meter Lowell Discovery Telescope, blah, blah, blah. Discovered on December 12, 2020 by the Pan-STARRS. The researchers found that 2020 XL5 is about 1.2 kilometers, 0.73 miles in diameter, about 3 times as wide as the first 2010 TK7, is estimated to be less than 400 meters or yards across. When 2020 XL5 was discovered, its orbit around the sun was not known well enough to say whether or not it is merely a near-Earth asteroid crossing our orbit or whether it was a true Trojan. SOAR's measurements were so accurate that Santana Ross's team were able to then go back and search for 2020 XL5 and archival images from 2012 to 2019 taken as part of the Dark Energy Survey. The Dark Energy Survey. Now that just sounds incredible. With almost 10 years of data on hand, the team was able to vastly improve our understanding of the asteroid's orbit. So this stuff is cool, folks. We're learning about Trojan asteroids on the show right now. 2020 XL5 will not remain a Trojan asteroid forever. It will remain stable in its position for at least another 4,000 years. But eventually it will be gravitationally perturbed and escape to wander through space. So, think about it. 4,000 years sounds like a long time to us. But, when you think about the age of this planet, 4,000 years is nothing. Humans have been around for, a couple 100,000 years, right? In some capacity. So it's 4,000 years ain't nothing. What happened? The Jewish religion is more than 4,000 years old. So, keep in mind this kind of stuff. They may not be. There could be many more Earth Trojans that have so far gone undetected as they appear close to the sun in the sky. That means that searches for and observations of Earth Trojans must be performed close to sunrise or sunset with telescopes pointing near the horizon through the thickest part of the atmosphere, which results in poor seeing conditions. SOAR is able to point to blah, blah, blah. Nevertheless, the prize of discovering Earth Trojans is worth the effort of finding them because they are made of primitive material dating back to the birth of the solar system and could represent some of the building blocks that formed our planet. They are attractive targets for future space missions. If we are able to discover more Earth Trojans, and if some of them can have orbits with lower inclinations, they may become cheaper to reach than our moon, says Briceño. So they may become ideal bases for an advanced exploration of the solar system, or they could have more source of resources. So, instead of having a moon base, you could have an asteroid base. And then, the asteroid will flow, and you can examine more parts. The moon is stuck around the Earth, right? So the whole point is that these asteroids are kind of they're a little bit more freeform, so you can do a little bit more interesting stuff there. Anyway, that's cool. I like space. I want to, cover this when I can if I see some cool stuff on there. Because, we got to stay educated, folks. I saw this story yesterday. I knew Andrea would cover it. That's pretty incredible. Cool story, bro. God damn. Woof. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got a cramp in my neck. Whoa, wait, whoa. The Virginia college shooting killed officers? I don't know enough about campus police officers. Are they bastards too? Does anyone know about college cops? Are they bastards too? I never went to college. But anyway, apparently someone killed 2 college cops. Are you talking about Elon Jet? Yeah, I guess I will cover this. This is a couple days old, but this is really funny. So, routinely cover for rapists. That makes sense. College cops are still cops. I just don't know anything about them. Like, personally, I wouldn't say, like, security guards at the mall are bastards, per se. They're just kind of, like, really lonely and pathetic, you know? You know, like, I don't know. I don't know if college police are, like, mall cops or rent-a-cops or whatever. But anyway, let's get into this. Elon motherfucking goddamn son of a bitch and fucking dog-brained Musk offered a Florida teen $5,000 to delete a Twitter account tracking his jet. It wasn't enough. Jack Sweeney, a 19-year-old from Florida, rejected a $5,000 offer from Elon Musk to delete his Twitter account that tracks the billionaire's private jet. Only $5,000 fucking dollars? Like, are you joking? Like, bitch motherfucker, you're the richest guy in the goddamn history of guys, and you're gonna offer someone $5,000? That's like, you know, that's like if you or I were to give someone, like, 2 cents. Like, literally, like, 2 cents. Like, that would be like if you were, like, screeching in the other room. Like, let's say we live together, and you, like, have, like, a habit of, like, you screech every 13 seconds. You go, like, bah! Bah! And then I was like to go in there and offer you 2 cents to stop doing that. That's what Elon Musk is doing. Like, 5,000? Are you joking? Give this motherfucker, like, fucking 50K. Give this motherfucker $500,000. Elon Jet has over... I love Elon Jet. Has over 150,000 followers and uses a bot that Sweeney developed to monitor Musk's flights. The feed that tweets out when and where the plane takes off or lands and the duration of each trip. The college freshman has developed about a dozen other flight bot accounts that track the travels of high-profile tech giants, including Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos. The initial direct message from Musk came November 30th, Protocol first reported. Can you take this down? Musk asked Sweeney. It's a security risk. Now, again, folks, all of this information is public. But then also, it's a security risk. Only $5,000 to fix a security risk? Are you joking? Like, are you joking? There's only... Oh, it's such a major... Your life is on the line. Let's keep reading. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO eventually offered the teenager $5,000 to help prevent crazy people from tracking his flights. Sweeney counter-offered, asking for $50,000, saying he could use the money for college and maybe a Tesla. I don't love the idea of being shot by a nutcase. So, okay, so your life... Okay, you have like $100, $200 billion. Your life... You fear for your safety. Your life is in danger. And you're only going to spend $5,000 on fixing a security risk? Like, I'm sorry, but, like, you can tell this motherfucker's full of shit. Oh, my life is in danger. Oh, please take this down. And it's also, like, they could take it down and then just repost it under a different, like, identity. Because it's, like, all of this information is public anyway. So it's, like, you know what I mean? Like, the only thing that this Twitter account is doing is curating already public information into a very fun and easily readable format, such as Twitter posting. The last message exchange was Wednesday, January 19th, when Musk said it didn't feel right to pay to shut this down. Motherfucker, this guy reached out. Okay, so this motherfucker reaches out, makes up a sob story, says, please take this ad, I'll give you money. And then 3 months later, it's like, you know, it doesn't really feel right to give you money. But, like, no one asked you, Elon. When this motherfucker made the account, do you think that they were thinking, I hope Daddy Elon responds to me on Twitter? No, they were thinking, yo, I fucking hate this guy. Let me, like, I fucking hate this motherfucker. Let me fucking track this motherfucker and, you know, make him feel a little bit, you know, maybe a little on his toes. Options other than remuneration, like an internship, would make taking it down a lot easier, Sweeney replied. Musk has not yet responded. CNN has reached out to SpaceX for comment. Sweeney said he's been a fan of SpaceX since... Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck this guy then. Fuck this kid. Yeah, okay, fuck this kid. This kid's a loser. Sweeney did offer Musk some technical advice, telling the billionaire about a blocking program he could use to counter flight tracking programs. Yeah, fuck him. It looks like he took the advice Sweeney said, saying it appears Musk is currently using the blocking program, so is Sweeney still... So, okay, so wait. No, fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck this kid. I'm sorry, fuck him. Fuck him. So, okay, the kid is like... This is like the world's worst negotiating. So you've got like the richest person in the history of the world in your DMs, right? And you're trying to get as much, like, you know, if the goal is to get as much money as possible, then this guy failed spectacularly. So we start the negotiation. This is like when you're playing Jeopardy and you go all in on a daily double and then like you go into like the negatives or something, you know, like something happens or, you know, you're in the negatives now. So, okay. So someone offers you $5,000 to do nothing, to like press a button. You say, how about 50? They say no, and then you say, oh, okay, well, here's how you can help, you know, here's how you can destroy my Twitter account, but without me doing it. So like this guy like gave the world's richest man free advice and didn't even take the 5K. Yeah, this kid's a fucking loser. This kid's a loser. Like, this is like, okay, who's the biggest loser? Elon Musk or this fucking kid? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to go with the kid. The kid is a bigger loser than Elon Musk. So fuck that kid. I didn't actually read that part of the story. So, the kid is a fucking goddamn moron. Fuck this kid. I hope everyone makes fun of them and I hope they get laughed out of all their social circles. Oh my god, this is so good. 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 Oh, this is an incredible. This is an incredible. This is an incredible headline. Okay. AOC says she's taking a break from Twitter, then resumes tweeting. I'm sorry. And this is the thumbnail image. This is the thumbnail image for this hilarious article. AOC takes a break from Twitter and then resumes tweeting. That's so good. I'm sorry. AOC says she's taking a break from Twitter, then resumes tweeting. That's a perfect headline. Comedy-wise, that is perfect. Okay, so let's read. Rep AOC was back on Twitter less than a day after she said she was taking a hiatus from the social media platform. Yeah, hashtag relatable. We've all been there. Ocasio-Cortez ended a brief break from Twitter with post Tuesday, one targeting Senator Joe Manchin for his opposition to the President Biden's Build Back Better legislation. Are we like, is this Groundhog Day? Like, I know it's literally Groundhog Day. Like right now, it's actually Groundhog Day or something, right? But like. What are we, like, are we stuck in a loop? Like, it's this fucking Groundhog Day. Okay, so wait, Joe Manchin is against Biden's Build Back Better Act? Didn't we know that a year ago? Didn't we know that? Like, didn't we have that on the table in March of last year? Didn't we know that, like, in fucking May of last year? Weren't there headlines everywhere in August of last year? Didn't we know this in September? Remember the September 30th? We're gonna vote on Build Back Better and all the biff and that. Remember that big deadline that Congress... We all knew that then. Remember in October when Joe Manchin, like, this is news now? Like, this is, oh, Joe Manchin, whoa. Like, it's like someone calls me, like, whoa, I gotta hold up, folks. I got a phone call here. Oh my god, did you hear that Joe Manchin is against the Build Back Better Act? Oh my god, I had no idea. Let me tell everyone. Like, whoa, that's crazy. But anyway, seniors, kids, and people with disabilities in my community have been sleeping with bubble jackets on in 18-degree nights. Despite paying rent, 18 degrees is relatively warm. Let's be honest here. Despite paying rent, because the NYC funding fixed their heating and capital needs in the BBB. Ocasio-Cortez said in response to a report that Manchin considered Build Back Better dead. Where should I direct them to wait out the cold? Manchin's yacht, she added. Now, again, I like AOC. I'm pro AOC. I'm going to be honest. I'm a simp. Folks, let's go out there. I'm an AOC defender. I am not holding her accountable. I'm a white knight. I am an AOC squad defender. I'm defending the squad. I'm playing defense right now. And I'm also sheepdogging people into the Democratic Party. That's also true. But here's the tweet here. It's pretty good. But I mean, again, Joe Manchin's garbage. I just love how, like, the story here is about Joe Manchin being garbage, and Fox News somehow makes it about AOC. Again, the comedy. AOC says she's taking a break from Twitter, then resumes tweeting. That's like, this is like a legendary, like, if you get this thumbnail, like, if you get this, like, you know, this right here, right underneath the headline, this could be a legendary meme. Like, it's like heartbreaking. The worst person you know makes a great point. Right? Like, this is an incredible meme format. So if someone can do this, if someone can get this and then like that, I think that already exists. It has to. It's just like, this is a really good format for everything. Ocasio-Cortez took to Twitter later the same day to celebrate the Lunar New Year. The tweets came less than a day after Ocasio-Cortez revealed on Instagram that she was taking... I love this word. Again, the language here. The language. Okay. The language is so incredible. The tweets come less than a day after Ocasio-Cortez revealed on Instagram Monday that she was taking a break from Twitter, responding to a user who was curious about the lack of posts since COVID-19 diagnosis. Revealed. This is like, you know, like a fucking director or like a screenwriter is about to like show like a little, like, you know, a couple scenes from their fucking script or something. Or like this is like a game dev is like posting like a trailer for their video game announcement or whatever. Or like, you know, they're posting like a playable beta or something. Revealed. Like, this is like a musician posts like an acoustic version of one of their new songs out there. Like, you know, it's not the full version yet, but it's, you know, this is what we got here, the bones. She revealed on Instagram. Like the word revealed here, man. I'm fucking done. Oh my god, this is such a good fucking image. I mean, I honestly love when Fox News writes AOC articles because they're all so incredible. They're all so incredible. This is a great picture here. And then you've got like some random person in the background, you know, as well. This is great. Okay. Yeah, when I got COVID, I turned off all on devices, which means I wasn't really on social media that much or anything like that. Whatever. She revealed it. Oh my god. Ocasio-Cortez tested positive for COVID just days after she was spotted. Again, the fucking language. The language. Spotted maskless multiple times during a trip to Florida. Again, that was stupid. But whatever. The lawmaker responded to the controversy by taking to Twitter to slam Republicans for projecting their sexual I love this. The language here of this article is incredible. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. It's starting to get old ignoring. Okay. Anyway, so she revealed that she's taking a break, and AOC says she's taking a break from Twitter. Then resumes. I'm sorry. This is so good. Oh my god, the absolute state of mainstream media right now. Oh my fucking god. I hope to god that one day, like, I can get a Fox News article like that. Like, honestly, I would, at that point in time, I would probably jump out the window, because that would be the pinnacle, the peak of my life. If I could get someone at Fox News to write an article like Andrea says she's taking a break from podcasting, then does another episode, or, you know, like, if I could get something like that. That would be it. That would be the pinnacle. I could retire, and, you know, life would only be downhill from that point, because goddamn, that's hilarious. Fuck me. Oh, man. How's everyone doing, folks? Give me a vibe check. Give me a vibe check. Alert. 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 Hello. If you are listening to the stream, I have an urgent announcement. This is a vibe checkpoint. Please post in the chat about your vibes currently. Are they good? Are they bad? Please let us know. This is a vibe checkpoint. Alert. Alert. I enjoy seeing you happy, Andrea. You think this is happy? I don't even know happy. Folks, it is snowing outside. It is currently snowing. It's more like slushing right now, actually, but it is snowing. Good vibes, vibingcat.gif. Okay. Vibe checked. There you go. Bad. Oh, no. Breaking news, vibe check. Walking on sunshine. Good vibes. Only slightly more newsworthy than Lindsey Graham changed her mind about Trump. Lindsey Graham, more like, you know, like graham cracker. Yeah. I'm here barely. That's pretty good. Where's Max Dog? Sweat smiley emoji, good vibes. Max Dog, where are you? Max! Maxie, come here, come here. Maxie! Come on, Maxie. I'm trying to get him over here. Come on, Maxie, come on. Whoa. Come on, Maxie. The baby. I got the baby coming. All right. Maxie, come on. Uppy. Come on, Uppy. 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 He's a little nervous because he's under the desk right now. He doesn't know how to get up. Uppy. Come on, Max. Oh. Look at him. Oh, look at this majestic hound. Oh, he's a naked doggy right now. Maxie, you want to get up? You want to get up? You want to get up? Oh, yeah. Hey, you want to get up? He doesn't want to get up. Yeah, Max likes to like lay on my feet while I do the show. That's kind of the new thing right now. Can Max be in the... Max is always in the Faraday cage. Got rid of my personal Twitter, just keep the ECH one. I noticed that because you followed me on Twitter. And I think I followed you first, so... yeah, isn't that a little interesting? Folks, I'm wearing 3 layers right now. Look at this. Layer, layer, and then layer. Look at that. I got 3 fucking layers on. I look huge. Look at me. I look huge. Holy crap. Speaking of looking huge, experts warn. Folks, there's some experts, and they are not happy. Experts warn gender-neutral language like pregnant people may put mothers at risk. Referring to individuals in this reduced, mechanistic way is commonly perceived as othering and dehumanizing. Women's health experts argue in a new paper. This is like one of those like kind of moments right now where I'm just going to be bringing this one out. This is a classic.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ, only.
So, okay, but let's hear them out. Let's see what they've got going on. So pregnant people are destroying America. This is also on the Changing America section of the Hill. Like, to them, this is like the giant like culture war section that they've got. We're changing America. All right, let's read. All right. Replacing words like women with more gender-neutral language like birth giver or pregnant people in research could have serious implications for women's health. Okay, first of all, woman and pregnant person are not the same. Right? Like, that, like, are all women pregnant all the time? Like, is that the argument here? All women are pregnant all the time. Okay, that's birth giver. Like, what is that? Like, I've never heard the term birth giver. I'm going to be honest. So, pregnant person, right? You know what that is in reference to? You know what that is an update to the language? A pregnant woman. Not a woman. Like, not woman. A pregnant woman. Like, I but anyway. And research could have serious implications for women's health, medical experts argue. Again, notice that there's no names here yet. There's no names. So, okay, in the title, like, okay, let's go back up. Experts, right? And then women's health experts. So can I No, I don't even know how to do that. Okay. So you got experts, women's health experts, right? Then you've got medical experts. So there's experts, and in the expert category, there's women's health experts and medical experts. As governments and institutions move to make resources more gender inclusive, 10 women's health experts, now we're back to women's health, from the US, Europe, and Asia say removing references to sex of mothers could have damaging knock-on effects for women, according to an advanced copy of a paper set to be published this week, obtained by Changing America. That's like the fucking Hills bullshit ass, like... Anyway... De-sexing the language of female reproduction has been done with a view to be sensitive to individuals' need and beneficial, kind, and inclusive. The authors, by the way, the authors, still no names yet. Like, I don't like. Does anyone want to place a bet? Are there names here? Does anyone want to place a bet if there's names here? Well, I wonder why these people are so afraid of putting their names on this paper. But okay. Yes, the kindness has delivered unintended consequences that have serious implications for women and children. So again, so there's authors, there's experts, and then there's serious implications. What are the implications? Oh, they might be serious apparently, but oh. Those consequences include dehumanizing mothers. What? What? Okay, what is more dehumanizing? Saying that women are birth givers and pregnant people, or calling them people? You have person and pregnant person. How is it? Person is literally in the word. How is it dehumanizing? It's not like pregnant whore, pregnant fucking slut. That's not the language being used. It's pregnant person. What the fuck? Like what? Commonly, okay. Dehumanizing mothers, the authors argue. Again, the authors are arguing it. Which authors? I don't know. Because alternative gender inclusive terms typically involve body parts or physiological processes like lactating parents in the place of breastfeeding. How is lactating parents more dehumanizing than breastfeeding? And also, gender inclusive terms typically involve body parts. So, okay, what part? Like, okay, so the gender inclusive language is the one that features the body parts, right? That's what's being argued here. So gender inclusive means like the updated language, right? Involve body parts. So what involves more body parts? The term lactating parent, which involves 0 body parts, or breastfeeding, which again, those aren't even synonyms. Like lactating parents in place of breastfeeding, that's not those. This is like these people literally don't speak English. Like I am breastfeeding versus I am lactating parents. What? Those are not the same forms of fucking speech. Breastfeeding has a body part in it. Breast. So I am going to breastfeed my child. I am going to lactating parent my child. These are not like literally like 3rd grade English here. Like, come on. This is fucked up. Referring to individuals in this reduced mechanistic way is commonly perceived as othering and dehumanizing. They, right now, who's they? Don't know. Who's they? Who fucking knows? Who knows who they is? But again, like mechanistic way. What does that mean? Breastfeeding isn't mechanistic? Well, what are you feeding your child with? My breast. Could you even get more mechanistic? Could you even get more mechanistic? Whatever the word mechanistic we're using now, could you possibly even get more mechanistic than breastfeeding? At least lactating parent involves a parent. There's a person involved. This dehumanizing language like breastfeeding doesn't even have breastfeeding parent or breastfeeding mother. It's just breastfeeding. How dare they? Conversations about gender and pregnancy in the US and elsewhere are often incredibly polarizing. Why? I don't know. When Missouri Rep. Cori Bush D. last year used the term birthing people during a headline, it ignited a firestorm of criticism online. Yeah, by stupid fucking dumbasses. by dumb motherfuckers. Now again, I'm waiting for the authors of the study to be pointed out in the hill here. Later in June, the White House's 2022 fiscal year budget replaced the word mothers with birthing people in a section about public health funding. I'm going to say birthing people is just kind of a weird, that's just weird language. Like people who give birth versus birthing people. Like people who give birth. I'm down. Okay? Birthing people just sounds weird. I'm not the birthing person of 5 boys. I'm their mother. You can be both. Those are not mutually exclusive terms. That's like, I'm not a human being. I'm a woman. Or, check this out. You are also a human being as well as a woman. These are not, this is the, I'm not the birthing person of 5 boys. And who gave birth to them? Did you have a surrogate, help out there? What? I'm not the birthing, who gave birth? I'm just curious. Ann Romney, the wife of Utah Sen Mitt Romney, tweeted shortly after the blah, blah, blah. So who gave birth? Is it one of, Mitt Romney's other, binders full of women or something? Did they all give birth to the children? What? I'm just these people, the ability to perceive basic grammar that a second grader would be able to, understand. That ability is so far gone for these people. According to the paper, which is due to be released in the journal Frontiers in Global Women's Health, Romney may have a point. Okay, so now the serious harm or whatever. Let's find out. Okay, we're going to get to the nitty gritty. There's serious harm. Let's find out. Using gender-inclusive language in medical research and literature can reduce the visibility of women. Their eyesight? What does that mean? Okay. The authors argue in terms like parents or families as replacements for mothers can wrongly refer to fathers and other family members, effectively diminishing and invisibilizing women. What? Invisibilizing? It's just I'm sorry, but these people, women have unique experiences, needs, and rights in relation to pregnancy, birth, and breastfeeding that are not shared with others, the authors write. The authors. It cannot be assumed that a woman's interests will align with those of her husband or partner. No one assumes that. But again, to say that women are the only people in the history of the world who give birth, that's just not true. That's factually incorrect. Right? Now, again, if you want to say women account for a majority of, if you want to say women account for a significant percentage of, or women, whatever, that's fine. But to say that only women, that's just not true at this point in time. It's just not true. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It cannot be assumed that, and also, again, okay, think about it this way. The author's right. It cannot be assumed that a woman's interests will align with those of her husband or partner? So this is what the authors wrote. The authors who are against gender-neutral language just said husband or partner. What is a partner? A partner in crime? Are we going out robbing banks? A partner? Is this a buddy cop movie? What is that partner? I can't understand this gender-neutral language. This gender-neutral fucking language is so mysterious to me. What is this partner? Who is this partner? Are you a private investigator and where's the partner? Husband, I understand. I know what that, but a partner, what is that? Whoa. The authors also argue in some cases gender-neutral language could threaten the autonomy of women. What? I'm just okay, so gender-neutral language could threaten the autonomy of women. Okay, so someone says the word partner. Okay, so whenever someone says partner, you know what happens, right? I just go bang, and I become like a robot. My autonomy has been destroyed. Someone said partner. Beep, 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 beep. Like what? The autonomy of women is under attack? By words? By words. Like, these fucking, like, snowflake little bitches. These, like, fucking censorious little fucking pusillanimous piles of fucking cringe. Okay? I'm sorry, but words on a screen are threatening the autonomy of women? What? What? Like, and text referring to birthing families may suggest that other family members have rights regarding a woman's decision during and after birth. What? May suggest. What does that mean, may suggest? Like, again, all this vague language. You know, like, they're upset about language that they see as vague, and yet they use the word partner. They use things like serious implications. What are the serious implications? We don't know. They use terms like may suggest. It's almost like it's not about vague language. It's about not using language that I don't, this really just boils down to transphobia. Let's be honest here. We all know what this is. But like the idea, like, if you're against vague language, but you're going to use the word partner, or you're going to use the term serious implications, or you're going to obscure people's identities behind the authors or experts or medical experts, or, this is like Dr. Malone, that weird Joe Rogan guy, being called a medical expert. Remember when Joe Rogan did that weird Instagram video where he apologized for having that Malone guy on, but then he referred to him as the co-author of mRNA, and he's a medical expert or whatever. That's the same shit that's going on here. It's just it's the vague, tumbling. It's like money laundering, but in language form, right? You launder people's reputations through a bunch of vague terms that eventually just turn into fucking goop. In the context of medical research, sex-based language is critical due to sex-based oppression. Okay, we finally have a person here. Jenny Gamble, a professor of midwifery with Coventry University and one of the paper's co-authors, told the Sydney Morning Herald. Okay, so in the context of medical research, sex-based language is critical due to sex-based oppression. So sex-based language isn't critical because, I don't know, the sexes are different or people's bodies are different. No. That's not where sex-based language is critical. It's critical because of sex-based oppression. It's not like, different people have different organs, right? No, it's not that at all. It's just the oppression. So that cuts against the entire point of all of this so far. Confusing the idea of gender identity and the reality of sex risks adverse health consequences. Again, the term risk and also reality of sex. I'll show you the reality of sex, motherfucker, for 3 easy payments of $29.99. Sex, a reproductive category, gender, a societal role, and gender identity, an inner sense of self, are not synonymous but are being treated as if they are. Who is treating any of the... These words are all very similar, but they are not identical for the reason that they're different words. Gamble and her co-authors write that in many cases, the use of gendered rather than sexed language is important to reinforce inclusivity and respect. Moving forward, a possible solution could be to develop a separate set of de-sexed materials for transgender or non-binary people who do not identify as women. That's it? Okay. Wait, there's no point. That's it. That's the end of the story. There's no... So the only thing we get out of this is that Jenny Gamble and her cringe crew have some serious concerns about gender-neutral language that may pose risks. That's the article? There's no, there's no actual study. There's no, one actual report of, a woman being misgendered in, the hospital and then, dying or something. There's no actual, it's just that there may possibly, at some point, maybe, we don't really know, but it's possible we can imagine a scenario in our heads that this could theoretically, possibly, I don't know, but maybe if the sun were in someone's eyes and they were, a little tired, maybe they could possibly have a negative, a health effect for someone, maybe a little. This is this is like edging in article form, right? You edge the entire way through, right? And then And then that's it. Then you're done. All right. Great. Maxie the dog. Max. He's making dog noises. Anyway, changing America, folks. Including shipping. Oh my god. Very, very good deals, Catherine. Very good deals. I just like that's such a stupid article. Like, I can't get over how dumb it is. It really is really stupid. Holy shit. Dumb as fuck. It's a dumb as fuck. Dumb, folks. It is dumb, but not only is it dumb, it is dumb as fuck. That's not a turfy article. It's just a turf article. It's not turfy. That's like saying that, like, I don't know. It's not turfy. It's a turf article. Like, that's, it's not like almost there. It's not a little bit there. It's there. Like, it's a binary situation. Either turf or not turf. It's turf. It's not turf adjacent. That's like saying that Adolf Hitler was Nazi adjacent. You know, it's like, no, they was written by TERFs, and the article was written by TERFs. The language it was all TERF based. It was, you know, there's no, you know. Yeah. Anyway, folks. I don't drive, but solidarity with my driver friends out there. Biden Buttigieg to tap infrastructure spending to promote speed cameras nationwide. Okay, folks, I want you on your own. If you're not watching, if you're listening or something, just bear with me. I'll read this in a second. But if you're watching, read the highlighted text, and I'm just going to sit here, and I'm going to think of how I'm going to be mad at this, because I feel like I've been mad at every article that I've done today, and I got to think of a new way to get mad at this. Okay. DOT received $6 billion to issue grants. So, in the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill. So, the BIF, folks. Now, $6 billion of this BIF was to, quote, help cities and towns. Help cities and towns. So, we saw that Joe Biden went to Pittsburgh, like last week, and a major bridge collapsed as he was going to Pittsburgh. Right? It turns out 100% of the bridges in Allegheny County, Pennsylvania also, are of seriously poor condition. So that's another thing. So, okay. So there's $6 billion in grants to help cities and towns. Now you're thinking, okay, so the bridges are crumbling, right? There's no such thing as clean water in this country. You might be thinking, oh no, you're thinking of Flint, Michigan and not the rest of the country. Actually, the whole country. There is no clean water anywhere in this country. Look up your zip code. And look it online. There's like a website, like I think it's like EWS or something, I think it is. Some water website. You can look up your zip code and they will tell you what the fuck's in your water. There is no clean water in this country anywhere. So, okay, help cities and towns. Maybe fix the clean water. Maybe lower electricity prices. You know, maybe, I don't know, deal with that Texas power grid thing going on. You know, Maybe, add a couple extra stoplights or stop signs at some, like, really weird intersections where a couple people have gotten hit and run or, like, died in car accidents. Maybe, Now, I know we're going to use the $6 billion that were earmarked to help cities and towns. We're going to use that for speed cameras. Cringe. I'm sorry. This is so fucking cringe. This is so cringe. I'm, like, dying of cringe. Like, I am not a driver. I've never driven a car in my life. But this is fucking cringe. The U.S. Department of Transportation's National Roadway Safety Strategy includes promoting the use of speed cameras in cities and towns as a proven safety countermeasure. DOT received $6 billion to issue grants to, quote, help cities and towns with road safety. Maybe fix the potholes? Maybe repave some of the roads? Nah, fuck that shit. Let's get some goddamn speed traps. Which is part of the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill that Congress passed. The law creates a new Safe Streets and Roads for All program, providing $6 billion to help cities and towns deliver new comprehensive safety strategies, as well as accelerate existing successful safety initiatives. Now, I have no problem with enforcing speeding. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that on a theoretical level. But my problem with it, as it's used in this society that we live in, is that really what that is it's a way to tax the poor. The rich don't end up having to pay these taxes, these speed traps, right? The poorer you are, the more likely it is that you're going to be driving around, going from job to job. The more likely it is you're going to be maybe a little tired. You shouldn't be on the road in the first place, let's be honest, but society forces you to be in these situations. You might be going over the speed limit, that kind of stuff, right? Let's just be honest, right? This is a tax on poor people. That's what this is. This is a way to tax people that don't need to be taxed. There's other ways to fix road safety besides speed traps. That's just a fact. Now, does that mean that there should be no speed limits anywhere? Absolutely not. I think that speed limits should be enforced in some capacity. But the way that they are enforced right now, as it's constructed, really ultimately boils down to a tax on poor people. It will not protect it will protect not only drivers but all road users, including people who walk, bike, or use a wheelchair. He added pedestrian fatalities and the second gentleman, blah, 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 have been increasingly. So, okay, Buttigieg also said the strategy represents. Now, again, if you want to have speed cameras everywhere in the country, okay, I want that to be on the last thing on the list that you do. I want to have clean water. I want to fix all the potholes. I want to repave all the roads. I want to add some extra stoplights, some extra stop signs. I'm going to do all of that stuff before I fucking add speed traps to every fucking little fucking thing in this goddamn country. Under the plan, one of DOT's key departmental actions to enable safer speeds includes providing noteworthy practices for re-engineering roads to slow down vehicles rather than relying primarily on enforcement to manage speeding. Okay. The U.S. Department of Transportation is in the process of determining funding eligibility for these grants, which will be outlined in the upcoming blah, blah, blah. It's just, this is so embarrassing to me. Like, yes, speeding is a problem. Absolutely. I'm not going to deny that speeding is a problem. You would be foolish to deny that speeding is a problem. But, like, one of the problems with speeding, right, is, like, okay, let's assume, right, you speed and then you hit, like, a rock in the middle of the street and your car goes flinging into the fucking billboard. That's a problem that the fucking road, the road should have fucking been better. I don't know, I'm just saying. The infrastructure in this country is so fucking absolutely decimated. The idea that they're going to spend any percentage, let alone 4 to 5%. I guess of what is 0.4 to 5%. My bad. That's a lot. On garbage, it's a lot. It's just, instead of fixing the water, giving fiber internet cable all across the country, especially in rural areas, fixing the USPS, fixing potholes, public transport infrastructure, high-speed railways. They're going to do speed traps before anything that's actually going to help people. That's just sad. It's sad. I am not pro speeding by any means. I'm just saying, like, there's list of priorities. Yeah, and then also speed cameras don't, like, that just tickets people after the fact. Like, if someone is speeding and they kill someone, a speed camera isn't gonna, they're not gonna go like, oh shit, there's a speed camera. You know, they're just gonna end up getting the ticket later. Apparently a senator had a stroke. But, like, all the articles I'm seeing about it don't tell me which senator it is. It's just a Democratic senator has a stroke. You'd think, you know, you'd lead with the name? You know, maybe, but... Ooh. Just looking through the news, folks. Just hanging out. How's everyone's day going? Apparently, Whoopi got banned from The View. That's cool. The Supreme Court nomination, I talked about that a couple days ago. I don't know if I'd made a segment of it, though, but it's, you know... I feel like the Supreme Court nomination is... It's not news, really. I mean... It's not going to fundamentally change anything, really, at all, so... Officer involved shooting, another one. That's great. In my opinion, I'm going to give like a hot take here, so I'm going to make this a clip. In my opinion, okay? Now, again, I believe in myself. I would say I am a prison abolitionist, but we have prisons in this country, right? So in my opinion, first of all, we already know all cops are bastards, right? So jail all cops, right? In my opinion, they shouldn't just lose their job. I do think that they deserve to be punitively punished in some capacity. Maybe like education camps are the right answer. I don't know. But in my opinion, remove cops from society. But another group of people that needs to be removed from society, in other words, jailed or sent to a re-education camp, anyone in any media position anywhere who's ever used the phrase officer involved shooting to describe cops killing and murdering someone. Anytime, anywhere, if you've ever uttered the phrase in a serious way, non-ironically, if you've ever written it as a headline or, you know, on the news post or said it out loud on news, you belong in jail. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care about freedom of the press. You are not press. This isn't press freedom. What you're doing is stenography for power. Freedom of the press would be, I don't know, criticizing those in power. Freedom of the press isn't just printing what those in power and the kings and queens say without any criticism whatsoever. That's not freedom of the press. That's nothing. So in my opinion, I just wanted to talk about this real quick hot take. Jail every single one of these local media scumbag lunatics who's ever used the term officer involved shooting, you belong in jail. I believe in rehabilitation. I don't necessarily believe in punitive punishments, but again, as of right now, we do have all of these prisons. We do have a lot of prisons in this country. I say free all the drug offenders, quote unquote, right? And throw all of those like weirdo local news journalists that use officer involved shooting and then just reprint police press releases without any new information. Those people belong in jail just as much as the cops. So I just wanted to say that real quick. Fuck them. This is a great headline. Greenville deputies arrest suspect who fled traffic stop. They fled, like, what are they suspected of doing? Fleeing a traffic stop. Like, the language there is so incredible. I love language. I love, I just love language. I love analyzing language. Like there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people that make up the media networks of this country. And it's just like the language that they use, you know, like, and how they word things. It's just incredible to me. It's incredible. Like everyone uses the vaguest fucking language all the time. And it's like, no, like it's all plagiarizing. It's all just writing what other people write, but maybe changing a few words. It's crazy, the language that people use in this country in media. Non-punitive punishment look like re-education. I think re-education camps are a good thing, personally. Can maybe get more into that at a later point, but I would honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. I would say everyone in this country, if I were to have like one major power or something, if I could have like one wish that like would affect the country, I would say put everyone in the country in a re-education camp. Everyone. Maybe except if you're still in school. But like I would revamp schooling. I think the idea that education is bad, or like, you know, people like, you know, stop getting educated at like 16 or 18 and then, you know, never learn anything new. People don't read books, people don't read articles, people don't watch documentaries. That whole the whole anti-intellectual strain, and that's like most people in the country, like 98% or so, you know, like most people in this country are fucking stupid, right? So it's like I personally would support everyone mandatory free college, whatever you want to call it, but it's mandatory. So it's free, but it's mandatory college, and you learn about just the world and how it works. Now, again, obviously, I wouldn't trust the United States government to be in charge of this because they would just, indoctrinate people into believing in capitalism. If I could be in charge of this re-education program, I would be 100% in favor of it. But you know, in the abstract, yeah, I think if we made everyone in this country a lot smarter, I think we could fix every other problem. Like if everyone in this country like didn't believe stupid ass bullshit about like capitalism, and everyone in this country was turned into an anti-capitalist, that would fix a lot of our problems. We could just vote in the next election, and then from that point we could fix everything. I'm just saying, I think the root of all of the stupidity in this country and everything being fucking garbage is just stems from the fact that most Americans are dumb as fuck, and the popular strain of thought in this country is to be an anti-intellectual. So I support mandatory free college, aka re-education camps, whatever you want to call it. Clark County deputy who shot and killed off-duty Vancouver officer identified. Cop on cop violence. Holy crap. Friendly goddamn fire. Oh shit. Off-duty cop shot in New York. It's happening. Man, there's a lot of officer downs. I don't want to do any like officer down clips today, but maybe tomorrow. I'm just doing a little bit today. Okay. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. Folks, hopefully y'all are enjoying the day as of this current day. It's a good day to live. I'm alive. Officer up segments. That's funny. That's funny. I would rather do officer downs when I'm really in the mood, you know? I don't want to half-ass an officer down. Here's a good headline. The Daily Show host Trevor Noah defends Joe Rogan's refreshing apology. I'm assuming that, you know, like, I don't know, like, that's just like, that's so typical of mainstream media to me. It's like, oh yeah, he said sorry, kind of, but not really. And then just like threw out like 5 other conspiracy theories in that Instagram video. But, you know. Yeah. All right, folks. I think the show may be over. It's possible. It's possible for sure. It's definitely possible that the show is over. How's everyone doing? What's good to learn early on? Oh, the fucking math bullshit. Yeah. It's still snowing. Yeehaw. No goddamn phone bit. I did a little bit of a phone bit earlier. I don't know if you were here. No goddamn look at it segment. I mean, what the fuck do you want to look at? You want to look at Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta? Because look at it. I mean, it's right there. In Face Off we trust. Officer tits up, as in dead, or officer tits out in that one story I covered where the cop got fired for having an OnlyFans. Yep, it's snowing currently. Yep, I saw that this morning, Bob. I have to say, I enjoy the new one. It's really good, but I prefer the old one for, I think, obvious reasons. Okay, y'all. So what is today? Is today Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday. Okay. That's cool. All right, y'all. That's pretty much it. So y'all have a great day. I had a good stream today. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Again, folks, I do want to say that one of my plans this year is to have, like, I want to, by the first week of March, my goal is to have a Cooking with the Bitch refreshed refreshed series coming out. I'm going to be talking more about food with that. I'm going to show you how to make some food. That's going to be my project for this month, as well as the Doom speed running. That's been fun. You know, trying to do more non-above it all content related materials. And there you go. Matt Strackbone. If you like slow intros, you should watch the intro to this this videographic experience. I think I did a good intro today. Anyway, folks, I think that'll be it. So if you know, this is, oh, by the way, just yesterday's used bandage. If you're still interested in yesterday's used bandage, bidding starts at $5. So it's got a little dust on it now because it's just been sitting out in the open. But anyway, that is the goddamn. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Watch Hillary examine the terrain. Watch a campaign with the man Tim Kaine. Tim Kaine in the membrane. Tim Kaine in the brain.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree.
And he's like this, and we were, I need water, I need water. Help me.
They're coming all over the place. 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 They're coming all over the place.
I need water.
They're coming all over the place.
This is on live television.
They're coming all over the place.
They're coming all over the place.
They're coming all over the place.
This is
coming all over the place. They're 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 coming all over the place.
Get your words straight, Jack.
Bad deal. Should have never been thought of.
They felt pretty comfortable after day 2.